Hey everyone, I know that the Ariel from Sephora craze is kind of simmering down and everybody's on the hunt for the mirror, but I would like to still bring you guys the review of the Ariel Set the Mood, or no, I'm sorry, Ariel Part of Your World quad. I'm still stuck on Cinderella and Jasmine. Sorry. But this is the small quad. It's the one with the 4 shadows, and it retails for $30. It's a good option if you weren't able to get your hands on the larger storybook palette, which is, I believe, 55. So if you weren't able to get that and you wanted a piece of the Ariel and you couldn't find the mirror, this would have been a good option because these tend to sell out much slower. Like, I was able to get my hands on a Cinderella mirror. Not mirror, Cinderella quad. I'm so stuck on the mirror too. Cinderella quad not even 2 months ago. So these are much easier to get your hands on, so if you haven't checked it out, I suggest you should. First of all, the packaging, I love it. I love the whole packaging on all three of the princesses. The Disney Cinderella, the Disney Jasmine. I've pretty much loved them all, but this is really just, they went out of their way. The silver accents, the gradation of colors, I mean, everything's just really pretty. My only gripe about this one is, in contrast to the Cinderella, Jasmine did, I believe Jasmine was the one that had the names of the colors on the back of it, so that kind of stinks. But here's the actual palette itself. Really beautiful. You have the A for Ariel, and it kind of looks like a clamshell, which is really pretty. And you have Ariel staring out into the distance. And like I said, this is part of your world, so she's kind of still pining to be part of Eric's world, I guess. Now let's get into where it gets really pretty. So you open it up, and you have 2 sponge applicators with a brush. Now, as you know, I don't really prefer these, so these are kind of useless for me. This is the only palette that has the accent of silver rather than gold. And the saying in here is, "Dreams are realities in waiting," which I think is really pretty, which is a really pretty quote. You have a very clear mirror in there. So you have 4 shades, and they have somewhat different finishes. This white right here, I would say it's a very opaque white. It has a little bit of silver shimmer, but not micro glitter, so you won't have too much fallout with that. And it's called Who's It, like who's dash it. Now I'm wearing it on my eye, on my brow bone to highlight, and I will have photographs of this so you can see exactly this look, and I'm going to tell you right now how to achieve this look if you desire. Well, first of all, I started with my lid. I primed my eyes with Miraness Sexy Secret Primer, and then from there I pretty much used all the products in here except for a Starlux eyeliner, which is on the bottom, and a black liner here, and mascara. Those are the only things I did outside of the actual palette, if you're wondering. But the white works really well as a brow color, and I also put some of the white here in the corner and blended it in. It's very easy to blend. I liked that it was soft, that there wasn't too much fallout, and it wasn't too chalky. Then we have this taupe here, and this taupe is What's/It. What's It? And it's the only matte shade in this quad, and it's medium pigmentation. Like, it's not too thick, it's not chalky, but you do get that nice taupe neutral shade to it, and I feel like it really balances out this entire quad. Extremely balanced out. So here's white, by the way. Here's the white, and as you can see, no primer, and you get a lot of pigmentation. You get that silver shimmer. It reminds me of waves crashing at the shores of the sea. And then this taupe, as you can see, really nice, really offsets. It's exactly the same color as my skin tone, so it's a little bit great actually. But that's it right there, and you can't really tell that it has great pigmentation there because it's my skin tone. But if your skin tone is just a little bit lighter than mine or a little bit darker than mine, you'll definitely see it much more apparent on your skin tone. But I used it in my crease right here just to soften the green, which is called Dingle Hopper. So I used it to soften it, and I just took a fluffy brush and I just wiped it. I swiped it back and forth, blending in the green to my crease and also kind of neutralizing it and creating a base for the purple, which is Snarf Black. So I did that, and as you can see, I took What's It in the crease, Who's It on the brow, and the green, which is Dingle Hopper, on the lid. Now the green, let's talk about this green, because this green is really beautiful. It's kind of like a teal-based green, but it has a pearl finish. As you can see, it's pretty reflective. It reflects a little bit lighter than itself, but it applies very nice, very smooth. And it really is offset. Like this white and this green go very well together. Whether you use either one on the lid, you're going to come out with a very beautiful look. Now the purple, I had just a little bit of fallout with it, and like I said, that's Snarf Blatt, and as you can see, it's got a lot of glitter in there. Lots and lots of glitter in there. Multicolor. You have a little bit of teal, a little bit of purple, a little bit of violet, a little bit of blue, even a little bit of silver. Like, you really get a lot of shimmer in that. And it's really pigmented as well. And it picks the glitter, the shimmer is very easy to pick up. But once on the skin, as you could see, there's no fallout, but the glitter itself has a little bit of trouble adhering, especially when you start swiping back and forth. Some of it will start to dissipate, but as you can see my look on my eye, you can't really see much of the glitter anymore, but I don't have it on my cheek, so I'm not sure where it goes. I think that when you apply it with a brush, use a dense brush and pat it on, because if you swipe it off, you won't really wind up with it on your cheek, it'll just stay in the brush. So I mean, I guess it's better than having fallout all over your cheek, but if you want that glitter look, you don't want it not on your eye. So pat a little bit on your eye over primer that's still a little moist, and you'll have it stay. But overall, I really did like the look. I really liked the look that I could create with this. I liked it that it was easy to blend, and it has those oceanic colors, which are really, really nice for the end of summer. So. And I like that the price point of this is only $30. That's less than $10 a shadow, and that's not bad considering the price point of a lot of other products at Sephora, and considering the price point of the shadow book itself. So the 4 shades, like I said, go really well together. They look much lighter on my hand. This is without primer, but they can be built up really easily, and they show better in this light's kind of terrible right now. But the look on my eye, that gives a really accurate depiction of what they will look like on you if you apply them over primer. And I'm going to show you guys a picture of what it looks like in better lighting in a moment, so you'll be able to see that. Would I recommend you guys pick it up? Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like you can do a lot of different looks between a purple smoky eye. Use the purple to line the lower lash line of your eye. You could use the green on your lid, the white on your lid. You can use the green blended out into the white, the green blended out into the purple, the taupe. You can do a nice neutral look with the taupe and the white, and maybe put a little bit of that seafoam green, that green. The names keep eluding me. I don't know why. You can use Dingle Hopper on your lower lash line to keep it really, really, really subtle and really beautiful. And that would also look really great for the fall. So please check it out. I believe, I'm not really sure honestly, but it should still be available on the Sephora website. And if it isn't, I would say check in your local store, because there's a good chance that they'll still have it. And it's something that it's definitely worth picking up. If you haven't already, watch my storybook palette review so you can get an idea of how that is. That's a little bit harder to find. And if you're able to get your hands on a mirror, go get it, because I know that those are going to be real collectibles. They're already going on eBay for at least $60. So get your hands on one if you're able to. Thank you so much for watching, and check out my Instagram, Recycled Stardust, and have a great day and enjoy the swatches.